is Barry Allen, and I'm an innocent man. I'm being framed for something that I didn't do.
He stood among us, a wolf in sheep's clothing.
This is the only way. Tell everyone you're the Flash.
If everyone knew my secret, we would never be able to stop running.
Blimey.
This is John Constantine.
Skinny Brit in a trench coat.
I am an accomplished warlock, expert on the occult.
Did I tell you I don't like horror movies?
DC's Legends of Tomorrow. All new episodes return February 2018 on the CW.
Hey everybody, there's a whole bunch of new Flash DCTV that we need to talk about, and there's a big schedule change that a bunch of you have been asking me about, so I'll try to explain what's going on when all the shows come back. So if you are finding me for the first time, be sure to subscribe to get everything. There's a new round of that Flash Ring giveaway. I'll name a new winner at the end of this too. So starting with the Flash, we have the trial of the Flash. I don't think that they're going to prolong it for as long as it went on in the comics, because it was like this whole big thing. But courtroom drama is just not what the Flash is all about. But the comic book arc is all about Barry Allen proving that somebody was manipulating the jury behind the scenes. I don't know if they're going to take that tactic with the Flash TV show, because the twists of the comic book are a little ridiculous, and it winds up being abracadabra that's behind everything, and I don't know when he's coming back to the Flash TV show. And on top of that, the comic book storyline was all about him supposedly killing the Reverse Flash. So because the TV show version is all about him supposedly killing the Thinker, I'm just expecting there to be more changes besides just the characters. So maybe 1-2 episodes tops. But they do tend to go for the iconic comic book cover. So there's this one of him behind bars in the Flash costume. There's this one of him in the fetal position on his prison bunk looking like he's crying himself to sleep because all hope is lost. Like, they really want to make you wonder whether or not he's still going to be the Flash. Spoiler alert, Barry Allen's going to be the Flash for a long time. So it'll be interesting to see what twists they uncover during the TV show's version of the trial to prove that the Thinker was trying to frame Barry. But it might be one of those situations where the investigation is ongoing and you only spend a little bit of time in the trial and then they just solve the crime by the end of the season or in the last couple of episodes. Because right now it seems like the theme that they're going with is that the Thinker has effectively won because he got the body he wanted. He's been reborn. So the Thinker's supposed to have gotten more powerful, but I think the way they visualize his powers will be relatively similar. He'll just be walking around in broad daylight, not stuck in the wheelchair. But talking about Wally West now, this is where he comes back in, because if Barry is out of commission, as they imply in the trailer, like how can he be the Flash on the street and Barry Allen behind bars at the same time? You totally have a backup Flash that's been fighting starfish from outer space for the last couple of weeks, just waiting for the opportunity to come back. So while all this shit is going on with Barry, it sounds like Wally will have an opportunity to help out. But I know we've been talking about Wally going on one of the other TV shows, because Barry behind bars isn't a long-term solution for handling all your character problems. There's always way too many characters on The Flash for them all to get really amazing storylines. Somebody's always going to have to ride the bench. So of course, Constantine is coming to Legends of Tomorrow for a 2-episode arc, and they have no more Firestorm, meaning that there's a couple slots left in their roster, so somebody has to replace them. They've confirmed that it's going to be a pre-existing character, so everybody's like, what about Wally West? What about Constantine on a more permanent basis? I don't think it's going to be Constantine this season because Mark Guggenheim, who's also the executive producer on Legends, said that he was only coming for a 2-episode arc. So if Constantine comes on a more permanent basis, then it wouldn't be till a future season. But whereas previously I thought that Wally West would actually be a really good option for Legends of Tomorrow, there's also a lot of people that are wondering if it might actually be Killer Frost because of a picture posted to both of the actresses' Instagrams recently in her full Killer Frost makeup on the Wave Rider with Katie Lotz. So for all of you asking about this Killer Frost rumor, I actually think this picture is just from the crossover episode, because for all 4 of those episodes, anytime she wasn't wearing her white canary outfit, she was wearing black. So I think they took this picture while they were filming Wave Rider stuff, because everybody was taking all kinds of behind the scenes pictures just because they were having so much fun. So that's just my initial takeaway from this photo here, but we won't find out who's going on Legends of Tomorrow till February when it comes back. So everybody's confused because they recently made an announcement that Supergirl and Legends of Tomorrow are going to trade off that Monday night time slot for the rest of their seasons. So there'll be a couple episodes of Supergirl Monday nights like there would normally be, but then it'll go on break and Legends of Tomorrow will take that Monday night time slot for a couple weeks. Then you go back to Supergirl episodes, back to Legends of Tomorrow, and they'll just flip-flop for the rest of their seasons. So what's going to happen is all the shows are coming back the week of January 15th. That's a Monday night. Supergirl episode 10, Legion of Superheroes, will air then. So they're actually doing Legion of Superheroes. It's really cool. I'll totally do a video for it. But what'll happen is they'll have Supergirl episode 10, 11, 12, 13. Then on February 12th, instead of doing episode 14 of Supergirl, it'll be Legends of Tomorrow episode 10, and then they'll air a couple of Legends episodes in that Monday night time slot, maybe 3 or 4, they haven't said how many. Then you'll go back to Supergirl for a couple more episodes, then back to Legends of Tomorrow for the rest of their season, and so on and so forth. So it should go without saying that that is totally crazy, but the reason why they have to do this flip-flopping schedule is because they fired the showrunner from Supergirl and The Flash. It was the same person who was running both shows. And what's happened is they have better leadership at the Flash TV show, so the people that are left to pick up the pieces after the showrunner was fired are just better able to handle the story for that show in the back half of the season. So Greg Berlanti had to come in and pick up the pieces and help them finish both of their seasons. So he's sort of supervising the back half of the season for The Flash and Supergirl. But for whatever reason, the writers on Supergirl need more help, so they're behind schedule, so they need more time to get the rest of their episodes for the season all planned out. So they needed to put it on break, but Legends of Tomorrow is going just fine. So they're like, okay, well, we have 2 shows doubled up on Tuesday. We'll just put one of them in that Monday night time slot when Supergirl needs to go on break. So that's why they're putting Legends of Tomorrow on Monday and having it trade off episodes with Supergirl for the rest of the year. So it's totally weird. So I'll just remind people about the schedule as we go along, because it does seem like there's some cool stuff happening on both shows, and we do want to find out which character is going to replace Firestorm on Legends. So I'm absolutely fascinated by that. And I know a lot of people are like, what about Roy? What if Colton Haynes came back for the rest of the season? The reason why I don't think it's him is because I think he's only coming back for 1 or 2 episodes of Arrow. But hopefully that answers a little bit about why the schedule is so weird when everything comes back. But generally, everything is coming back that week of January 15th. Arrow's still on Thursday nights, The Flash is still on Tuesday nights, and what they're doing now too, because the Black Lightning TV show is starting on that Tuesday night, it'll be right after The Flash. So instead of Legends after Flash now, it's going to be Black Lightning for the rest of the season. I don't know how many Black Lightning episodes there are, but we'll see how it is. Congratulations to the giveaway winner from my last video, Isaiah Owens. Please private message me so I can get your contact details. I'll just announce a new winner when I post new DCTV. Sorry there's no real update about Young Justice right now, but I will post a video when there's news about it. But click here to learn all about Bart Allen and Barry's children during the crossover episode, and click here to learn all about Star Wars Episode 9, which actually just got a title. Thank you so much for watching. Everybody stay awesome. I'll see you guys tonight.